finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall, at the home of the Commanders, here in Landover, Maryland. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From 29, here's second down and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Another run here. Another run by Smith. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Quick throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Man. Oh.
That's just going to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening strip all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard mark. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll try to get the running game. His first carry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. No gain on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Ready. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
Moore going in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Chicago. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's in! Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, drilling and completing.
Come on, man.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Are you serious?
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Why didn't you do that? You hit the spot.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here's a run going left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Now a shot here deep middle. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
They'll throw with Daniel. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Gibbs on the ground, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This is Fielding inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg is Williams. Throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
You know, like these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They'll stay on the ground. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Burden, the man on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes to play. The first half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Williams. This is intercepted.
What? Hey.
Return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Man down.
Okay, break.
Hey.
Hey, keep guard, Mike.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Commanders.
Hey, man.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg.
What a turn.
Position you're very familiar with that catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it.
That hurt right there.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. You're stopping his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Williams. Right side. Caught by Burton. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now a give up the middle. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Williams. The throw here is complete. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Williams. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are always
Man, I needed that.
Good. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kicks away. This one taken at the 10. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date, the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Press all 80.
On play action, Daniels exiting the pocket right. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. One there to start the second half. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out
And you hear the motherfucking
identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
Third and long. And here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Pass's kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
What is going on?
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Buffett Burton, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The Bears sending out their punt team. Here's Lane. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the right side here, this is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the 1st down as well.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Pass the 60, pass the 6. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's gone. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Throwing it right.
Bro.
Running there, and the Redskins did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Come on. Get the Eagle, 60.
Now Daniel. They're trying to hit him with the screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Here's shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
One quarter time.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Bears take over first and 10.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Lucas Van Ness. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Come on, bro.
He's on that one. It was bouncing
That's
around,
that shit,
but
bro.
the ball's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be third down. Burton, the man on the move. Third and long. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Come.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Gonna be fourth down.
Bro,
The
what's that
Bears
shit?
send out their punt team as he's on to punt for the second straight drive.
I ain't talking
From
about
front and out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Here's Daniel. Going right, it's taken in. And the mark is down just shy of the 40. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first round as well.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
Ready, okay?
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here first and 10.
Ready?
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready? Let's go now.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Second down, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That is caught 3.
He got me.
At the end of that one, when he hangs on to the football, that's what counts. As he has him set up first and goal at the 2.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. 70,
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this defense.
Couldn't generate that offense. My defense can't stop it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one's taken at the 7. And he'll win this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Burton, the man on the move. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That was good for 8 dozen. Very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
ready, break.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
A third down. They'll try to get it on the ground.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of the shortcomings elsewhere.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Lovely. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 39 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up. First and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight ends. Holston Lovely. Touchdown Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. You got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, go on it, man.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Washington. He is alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Okay, here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this one is picked off at the QT press. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking the
Man, I
lead.
got goddamn cold.
The 2nd 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory formation here as he's down to an knee. Third and 11.
Cougar, 19.
The play clock's down to 0, and this not the best of sequences.
Here we go.
Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.